Hey guys, welcome to Redneck Ways. How you all doing today? I'm getting ready to head out. I'm going to take you guys up to Calixburg. It's one of the little small towns close to us. It was actually where the first settlers settled here, and they kind of just moved down this way toward Ashland and made Ashland. So I thought we'd go up there and check it out. There's some pretty good scenery. There's a lot of old buildings, and then there's a couple more stops on the way I want to show you guys. So buckle up, guys, and we'll be there about 20 minutes. Alrighty, guys, we are in Calixburg. The reason why that house is up on stilts, it flooded back in 1991. So when they rebuilt it, they put it up on those stilts. But this is Ohio River. There's a little tug. A little tugboat. But yeah, this is where Ashland Oil, they store all their barges. Because we have a big refinery just right up the road from us here. We have a big, there's only, I think, 14 or 15 oil refineries in the United States, and we have one of them sitting right in our backyard. So I know after 9/11, they had really tight security up there, and they probably still do. But yeah, we're going on down here in town. Let this car go. We're coming up. This is just a little sleepy town. There's about 1,500 people who live here. Down over the hill here, it's called the boat store. It's where the Ashland, it's where they get they stop and get their snacks and stuff like that. It's where that truck's going down to. I used to deliver when I worked for a place called Ashland Specialty, and I would have to back down on that little barge they got down here, which is pretty close now to up here by the road. When the river is way down, that barge is way down in there. But yeah, I used to have to back an old bread truck down in there. Talking about not feeling very secure. But that's called the boat store. They built these flood walls back in 1932 because all this area and Ashland, my little town, it flooded. It was the big flood. Everybody knows about it around here. Here's some of the artwork. And of course I've got a truck coming. I'll have to ease over here and let him by. I don't know who that Billy C. Clark is with the big pipe. They actually still have parades here every year. That little store right there is actually down on the corner. I think down here. But there's a painting on the reference of the flood I was talking about, with the boat, the rowboat, and the house is flooded. But like I said, this is a sleepy little town. There's Dan's Auto Repair. nice little homes up here. And also, it's where our county jail is too. That's up here. My barber shop when I was a kid was right down here. It looks like it's getting ready to get tore down. That building right there that's in rubble. No, my building was up there. That's right. I don't know why they're tearing. I remember my mom and dad always getting furniture here at McKenzie's, new and used furniture. And that was when I was just a baby, and it's still open. Here's the U.S. Post Office and Courthouse, which this is the old one. We'll go by the new one. Got a policeman here. We'll see a lot of policemen. Because this is where, like I said, the detention center is just right up the road. Ain't that a beautiful home? Looks like it's in need of repair. People's out. They're probably like, what in the world are you doing filming? Looks like a lot of remodel going on. They actually still have, on some of these sidewalks, they actually still have where you can tie a horse down. Like if you come into town to shop or whatever on your horse, they still have a couple places like they're like rings in the oak brick. I don't know if I can find one or not. It's been a long time since I've seen one. I think it was up here. Turn that air off, save some gas. I got the window halfway down. But yeah, right here was my barber shop when I was a kid, in this building right here. Don't look like it's there anymore. We'll go over here and look at this old building. I'll kind of do a U-E. Oh gosh, getting the right gear here. This is an old building, post 74. They have bingo there now, and the Odd Fellows Temple. Well, it don't say it on the other side. Huh. We'll go back here and look at the river a little bit. This is the Calixburg boat dock. You can see you got a barge up there getting ready to turn around and head down toward my town, which is just right down the river. Just sitting right there in the middle. Looks like they just redid this not long ago. It's all nice now. They got a nice little swing here. When I was a kid, it was just dirt or sand, river sand. I'm gonna turn that air conditioner back on here in a minute. It's getting stuffy in here. That's a big old building, 1906. I don't really know what it was all about. this has all changed so much, and it's starting to be more modern, unfortunately. This is also where you come and take your driver's test in this area, like down my town, Ashland, and all that. Everybody comes up here. There's Broadway. This place here, we used to have a lot of, we had Halloween parties and stuff for our church, our youth group. It's an old, train depot. It's a museum now. I didn't know that. I'll have to go in there one day. Here's an oak caboose. I like to have one of them guys for a house. And I'm not kidding you. That would be awesome. Be an awesome tiny little house. Heck, I put my bedroom up there in the top, which I'm sure someone's already done that, but it'd be neat. Oh, come on, Betsy. She don't like the air conditioner sometimes. She don't like going slow is what it is. It builds up like, I guess gas or something builds up. Right down here is where, it's a funeral home where my mama had her funeral. Kilgore. And I just missed what I was talking about those horse rings. They're like on the sidewalk, and I can't remember where there's not many left. So I wish I knew exactly where it was and I would take you to it. But here's the Boyd County Jail. Not a very pleasant place. But that used to be the courthouse over here, but now it's across the street. They built this whole new horrible place. That's the jail and everything over here. And they could take the prisoners now across that catwalk, and all the judges and everything. You go to court over on this side. It used to be over here in this building, but not now. And I mean, just look at that, guys. Don't that just look horrible? That blue, I don't know what it is. That blue and that gray just looks so depressing. They got a lot of law offices up here. The child support office is right there across the street. It's all pretty close. I had to come up here for my CDL. And it's just, I hate being up here. Even look at that tint on that glass. It just looks so depressing. So we're getting the heck out of here. That's for sure. Alrighty. Got people on their porch. That's where you go for your, like if you want to get some points off your license or whatever. There's an old house falling apart. Old wrecker. That old thing's been up for years. Here's the tennis courts. Actually, the first settlers settled there, I think at 1735 or 1785. And they settled here in Calixburg. but actually not up here. We're going to the place where they actually settled first. It's kind of like I wouldn't call it a port or a harbor. It's called Big Sandy. It's what it does, and it's like two different conjunctions of water joining. So there's a big old church. Our stockyards used to be right up here for livestock, but they tore those down a long time ago. They used to sit right there where that train bridge is. Actually, we're getting ready to pass it. It used to sit over there where that dump truck is. All back in there used to be the stockyard. You come to town and trade your cattle and your horses and all that, but they got rid of that about 10, 15 years ago. So we're going to cross over here. And get over here to this other little port. Not really much to see over here, guys, so when I get down there, I'll be back. Alrighty, guys. I had to cross the river. I'm not really for sure if this goes where I want to go, because I haven't been up here forever. But back here are some old industrial things. That old building, it ain't nothing's been there for a while. But yeah, this is where the settlers first came. Somewhere around here. Oh, I haven't been here, but it's pretty country out here. Just down an old country road. Country roads take me home. And it looks like people camp down here too. I didn't know that. It's called Virginia Point Park. It's got a little baseball field. There's some ducks. We'll go on this side first, then we'll go over there. I'm going to bring, once I get my boat fixed and going, I'm going to bring it up here and test it. Because I think I'll be safe. Somebody backing out on me. I don't know if I want to camp up here right by a bunch of coal, to tell you the truth, but look at all that coal, guys. Here comes a big old barge. We'll get out of the car for a minute because it's hard to get all this nice view from inside. Yeah, pretty nice. There's a big old catfish in this river. It's a marathon barge. It's a moving pretty quick. Got another one moving over here. Got men on it. It's going backwards. Get out of the way of this bush. But my cousin used to work on the barge, and I'll tell you, that's a man's job. I mean, I guess a woman can do it. Man, I wouldn't want the things he told me. Just you got to throw the ropes and get a hold of stuff, and you can't hardly see them in the fog. I'm clumsy anyway. I would fall in, and mom and dad be getting a phone call. That's why I never try to go on them. Good money though. 30 days in, 30 days out. You got a train way back in the distance. Busy, guys. We're always busy. America is a busy country. Never staying still. There's some ahoos out there who want to take all this away. I mean, I'm all for bettering things, and when they can prove to me that everything can operate and function at a normal manner, I'm willing to go that way. But until then, right there's what moves America. Oh my gosh, I'm getting political. Lord, better hush my mouth. Alright guys, it's beautiful up here. We'll walk on around here. I think my car will be alright right there. See what I was talking about? How this is like, it's on an island kinda. It's goes around through here, and then it goes over here and around and all back in there. And that's what I was talking about. I'm gonna take my boat that way, because I don't have a title. And well, I don't know, that water's awful fast, that current. I don't know if I want to take that little motor back in there or not. But yeah, it goes back in here and it goes all the way back there and up, all around. It's just like we're sitting on a little island. Looks like somebody's sitting there fishing. Alright guys, I got one more stop on this little adventure. Today is Thursday. It's about 87 degrees, breezy, pretty nice out. Mom did say there was a storm coming when I left the house earlier. Alright guys, I'll see you at the next stop. Okay guys, also before I get on the interstate, there's I was wanting to show this old train up here. I want to show y'all guys this old train. It's crazy that little place is back here, because you come back through here by all these tanks and everything. You would think there's a nice little peaceful getaway.
In 800 feet, turn left onto Chestnut Street.
But yeah, right here, I want to show y'all this old locomotive. We'll get out and look. It's a museum. I'm glad to come up to this museum too. I didn't even know this museum was here. So I'll have to bring you guys back up, go through it. Kind of looks like it's in need of repair. G7. Can't really get a good look at this old thing. It's a number one. He's old steamer. Kind of small, ain't it? But yeah, I wanted to show you guys that. Pretty neat. Museum parking on it. It looks like it's closed, don't it, guys? It looks like somebody's house. It's got a wheelchair. It's got an old mailbox. I'll have to check into it. They may have some cool old radios in there. Alrighty, guys. I'll see you here in a minute. See them towers way back yonder? We're going to try to get there. Google Maps it just didn't know where it is. But that's WTCR. It's a local station here, country. So we're going to try to get up there. I've been up there since I was a teenager. Can't really remember where it is, how to get there, but we'll find it. So, I'll be back. Alright, guys. Check that out. We're up here. I'm not for sure if we're at WTCR, but there's a big old antenna. We'll pull over here. I don't think this is I don't think this is the hill. There's a storm coming, so we'll find WTCR. But look at this big old radio tower. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've been actually to WTCR, and that's their towers. And I went down that way, and I went to turn up the hill, but it was dead end. And I was like, well, I think it's back up this way. So I came up this way, but we'll find it some other day. It ain't super important. But look at this view, guys. Now, we were just down. See where that bridge is? That's where we were when we was watching them barges. Way, way, way over there. You can see how the Ohio River snakes back through there. But yeah, it's crazy how you forget things from when you was younger. I'm not even for sure what that tower for. It may be somebody's personal antenna. I don't know. The birds are enjoying it. I know that. Alrighty, guys, the storm's coming. got one more little pit stop on the way home. So, see you here in a minute. Alrighty guys, last little stop on the tour is this little thing. Talking about going back into the 50s. Old Studebaker. Old Studi. Even got a no 50s cooler. Old surfboard. Look at this thing, man. It is mint. And it can be yours. Back seat's flawless. The Lark. Studebaker Lark. 1962. $10,000 or best offer, guys. 1962 Studebaker Lark. Inline 6-speed, 3-speed on the column. Good working heat. Working radio. Lowered what? Inches? 2 inches. Lowered 2 inches. Brand new clutch, pressure plate, throwout bearing. Runs like sewing machine. There's the phone number, guys, if y'all interested in it. She's pretty. I like Studebakers. We get a far shot here. Missing a hubcap. My dad's probably got one in his garage. I know he's got a Studebaker jack. Maybe get that phone number, see if this guy wants to buy the jack, put in his car. Charging about $1,000. Nah, just kidding. Alrighty guys, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow's Friday. I hope you all have a wonderful Friday. And I'll see you again right here on Redneck Ways. Bye guys.